I'm gonna get back to, what did we say I was gonna say? Today's the day. Part 3 of diagnosing my no start problem with my Yamaha XS650. Been 3 years since I rode, sat stored in my shed for 3 years, so we've been part 1, part 2, we've been going through it. I have a good feeling about today, but I've also 100% said that in every video so far. Alright, so tell me what's going on here. We found a mod on the internet that we think will work.
We got lucky and we found an XS650 forum for the Gonzo mod, which is a TCI from a Suzuki GN250 that can be wired to hook up to the OEM harness on the XS650. The crimping's done. We're actually gonna pull up on the iPad. We're gonna look at the Gonzo mod right here. We're gonna be looking at the 8-pin OEM harness that goes on the bike down to the 6-pin adapter to go into the GN250's TCI. Coil, orange, goes upper right. Below the coil goes your ground in the lower right. And then the last wire to put in is red, white, ignition kill switch, and that goes top, middle. Yeah, so as a final check, you can see that it corresponds here. Now, blah, 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 blah. Special thanks go out to Team Junk and everybody at the XS650 forum that decided to, or work together to bring the Gonzo mod to fruition and actually have the brass enough to do the modification on their bikes to give me confidence to do it on Bugsy's bike.
Yes.
Pray for me, we're gonna go try it. All right, so we've got the TCI with the 8-pin chassis, or like clip or whatever, going into the OEM loom. Those weren't words, but so that's connected. In terms of where this goes on the bike later, we'll figure it out. There is a cavity in here that was your old toolbox, which we might be able to fit it in. Otherwise, normally they were mounted on the bottom of the battery box, but the reason why I'm reluctant to do that again is because I think
it's so hard to get to.
Well, it sucked to get to. You had to take the entire battery box out to get the old TCI off, but also for moisture and collecting on this part and fouling it potentially, which is what I think happened to your old TCI. I'd rather not be sticking it that close to the ground. Also for like rocks bouncing up and hitting it or anything. So we'll figure out a spot. But I guess we're ready to try it. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lights, baby. We've got power. Lights. That's a good sign.
Okay. Things are a little torn apart just as we're diagnosing. Obviously, you see there's no throttle, but we've got this, and that was cool actually to see because I didn't really know how a throttle worked. I thought there was more to it. I thought that there was more going on in the actual grip. Like, this is literally it. Like, this is the equivalent of turning the throttle. Blowing my mind. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna like prime it a little like this.
Yep, we need to get some gas in the carbs. The gas is on.
Okay.
I think I'll give it a little bit of choke.
So like,
yeah, you might
it's like hard to do both things because actually.
Why don't I try to do that then?
No, I can do it. I can do it both. Ready?
Yep.
Like. Oh my God.
Oh. Do it. Come over here.
He's running.
What else?
That's all I can think of right now.
And it sounds really good. Like, I don't know if we will even have too many issues with the timing. Oh my God.
Oh, that did fall out.
Yeah, we'll fix that. We'll tuck it up in here. But so what this tells us is that the mod fixed your broken TCI, right? So thanks to everybody at XS650.com and Team Junk for the GN250 mod, because this worked like a dream. 15 bucks! Idling right under 1,000 for 3 years without a start. This thing's ready to cruise. Like, let's go to Walmart.
Why Walmart?
It's the best place to ride. Especially like this.
Alright, so we're putting the bike back together now that we know she runs. Like, our shed is just a mess. So we're like looking for the screws to put the headlight back on and we can't find it. Looking for the screw, the big bolt that put the seat back on and we couldn't find it. So finally I just like kind of turned the shed upside down and found the bolt. It was on the ground underneath our bench in there. I don't even know if you call it a bench. It's just like a thing.
It's a piece of shit roll away.
Yeah, like a roll away thing. I also found this bag that I almost threw up, but when I picked it up I felt that it had weight to it, and the 2 screws, Justin, the 2 screws for the headlight
Oh, that makes sense.
in this bag, which was also on the floor.
Yeah.
So like, alright, fall project, I'm gonna clean the shed out, because like that was so, we got so annoyed. We were like, how do we, and then we're like mad at ourselves for not like already threading this on here, which we are gonna get in the habit of doing now anyway. But yeah, I gotta clean out the shed, so that will be another project. But so, okay, everything is found. We have all the parts to put the bike back together. What are you doing?
I'm modding. So I mean, it's a bigger conversation, but your old switch is all janked out and the ground was broken off on the inside.
Switch?
So, yeah, for your kill switch and starter.
Oh, right, okay.
So we got a new one for safety reasons. But the new one has 6 wires in it because it has a headlight control, which you don't need. So I'm taking this 6-wire pigtail and I'm gonna break it down into a 4 to feed into your old bracket and your headlight so that we can just bolt this on and go.
Okay, all right, cool. And then, so we'll do that. The side covers are back on.
Just needs the seat.
Will be back on and the headlight will be back on, and then I'll be able to ride it for the first time in 3 years. Seat's going back on.
I just thought of something.
What?
Working on old bikes is like saying, like, you know how you see this shit at Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever, it's like direct fit or guaranteed to fit, like GTF being some sort of an acronym. In this case, it's like GNF, like guaranteed no fit.
Guaranteed like, not to fit.
Yeah, everything I buy is just a nightmare, but that's such it is.
Yeah, our dogs in this weather are like ready to go. Every fall they get like super energetic.
Oh, all right, he wins. I can't listen to him, so he's just gonna be over here. He's just gonna scream.
Hi. They're probably so crazy because like it's finally not 1,000,000 degrees. No. Like super humid. Hi, Tag.
Wow. Even though it's upside down, surprising. This 4-bracket fits, so I'm cutting off this old one. I'm not gonna worry about breaking it or saving it.
I actually think I should have done the other bolts first.
Maybe.
It's harder to line those up.
Okay. Well, process.
Because they're so short.
That's your process, so go back and do it. There's no harm in that. Ooh, psycho. I'm a psycho. Pulled these out, but I feel like they're not going to go back in easily, so I might have to...
You're not in the frame. Let's back up.
I don't even care.
I don't even care.
I really don't. I just want to get
Well, I do. Oh, you are in the frame.
Smashed
cool.
in.
I'm on super wide here. Actually, this
wide.
is cool. Everything.
All right. All right, so that's going to go there.
Do you want me to help you? Like hold it?
No, we're really close to having this new switch on.
These screws don't seem long enough. Like, I know they are, but like...
So those are self-threading, right? And there's nothing on the back end, so just be careful when you're putting those in. Don't like go super hard.
Don't crank it?
Yeah, don't crank it crazy.
I mean, I've only like turned it once and it's like, will you look at this? Going in crooked.
It's cross-threaded. You kind of, yeah, you gotta kind of mess with the seat. There we go.
Can we get longer ones?
We can do anything you want.
Sure.
I'm addicted to pain right now. Trying to fish these 6 things through.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. It's all part of the learning curve, so you gotta do it. So you can become the champion.
All right.
that you were born to be. Do you get it?
I think enough. And then I can like...
I might need your patience here before I drink bleach.
What's going on up there?
I don't know. I'm gonna go get some packing tape and then tape these wires together so I can make them stiff. This is like the world's smallest little
Tape?
avenue to get this through here.
Packing tape?
Well, great. See, the way this seat's set up, it was adapted from a bobber with springs. We took the springs off and we put these rubber grommets here instead. Those sit on your frame. All this does is pinches it and keeps it from like shaking back and forth.
These are the little tiny screws I was saying.
Yeah, those are hard to...
They're like maybe a ½ inch long and like...
self-tapping too, so they were like... They're not going into a threaded space.
But they're in, and
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Like that's nice and flush.
Dog's gonna bark.
This is nice and flush. And then this is the bolt like in action that I was talking about that was missing. Side covers are on. These are also super difficult. I saw you struggling with that, Justin, because you need to put the top one on first, which is like the opposite of what you'd think. Oh, so we're doing the tape. We're doing the tape.
I'm just doing this because these 6 wires are all crazy, and I want to make it. I have to feed it through a really tiny space behind and through the headlight. Oh, I almost got it.
Oh, that was easy.
No, it's not. I mean, don't get too hopeful. I'm not getting hopeful.
So this is the new. This will be the new kill switch.
Come on, mother.
This was the old one. So like,
baby.
so like this doesn't have a light option, but the only one that I could find for my bike has a light option, which like we're just gonna have to sort of figure out.
Well, it's universal, so I know the wires that go to the new kill switch. I know the wire that goes to the start button. Because there's 4 other wires in there for the light that we don't have, one of them is ground. There's 3 versions of blue, and one of the blue has a black wire. So I just gotta trace it with the multimeter and see if that's the ground. And then if it is, I'm just making a simple 4-pin adapter like I did with the TCI. And I have the extra parts because we got 400 parts.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So this is the, yep, aha, mother. All right, so anyway, this is the 6 harness that I'm gonna break down to this 4E, and it goes in here.
So like now we take the tape off.
Yep.
Okay, because when I was nervous when you said tape because I thought you were talking like permanent solution for something.
No, definitely not. Well, I know these 3 for sure, so I'm gonna hook those up first.
Careful, no, that's not trash.
Okay, we'll just take it from me.
This is what I was just saying.
Get it the fuck away from me.
Look at it.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna make this harness real quick, and we're gonna see what we get.
All right.
I wish my bike started that easy. I can show you a good trick for kicking it.
The reason why I'm afraid to kick it because on my dirt bike, I dropped it so many times trying to kick it. I just like would lose my balance like by like getting up and then down. I would just like.
All right. Well, if you're not comfortable,
I do want, like that is a goal of mine. I want to be able to start this by kicking it.
It's just so smooth.
For right now, like for just like my first, I'm just gonna use this new kill switch. You want to check out the new kill switch? Like we were saying, oh, you just ripped that off. Okay.
Well, so for this model, we don't have any light controls.
Yeah, there was a little thing like this.
So I took it all out because we had trouble actually fitting it on the bars with all the added wires. So
I didn't realize you just ripped it off.
we deleted.
I like it.
So we deleted.
I heard you kept saying delete, and I didn't know what you meant, but you just meant like literally take that part off.
Yeah, we deleted
Maybe I could paint over that.
We deleted 2 wires out of the TCI.
Oh, this is a sticker. I could peel the sticker off.
Peel that fucker right off. We deleted 2 wires out of the TCI for the Gonzo mod, and then we deleted 2 wires out of the switch for the light that we wasn't using, and then we actually reran the ground from the previous switch because this universal switch didn't have a ground in it.
Yeah.
So we ran that out, pulled it out of the old switch and fished it through into the harness behind the headlight, and man, she's purring. baby.
I have to get used to this weight.
Is it sick though?
Yeah, it is.
You gonna kick it?
No.
All right, give us a little.
Look at how awkward this is.
What?
Remember how bent this is?
Well, we got that new lever.
It's like my fingers like really.
No, that's yeah. We'll put the new lever
Like
and
this
grips
is so
on.
far away. For now, I'm gonna ride it up the driveway.
All right, show it.
Finding neutral for the first time in 3 years. Why? Like why? You know who I feel like in these shoes? Guess who I feel like in the show my shoes?
I don't know, gym teacher?
No, Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Nice, look at that. Look at you. Where's your gun?
Remember we always wore these?
Yeah, blue jeans and white sneaks.
Like white.
Get your gun.
Yeah.
All right, let's go eat lunch.
Okay. All right, so my guy's about to start his Sportster. Started it a few months ago. He started it. What year?
78, baby. Let's see. Oh, you know what would help? Turn on the kill switch. Dumb. That would have started right away if I wasn't stupid. Let's go cruise.
I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for, just being comfortable on my bike again. Because I feel weird. It's been a while and it feels like it. That's a wrap on season 1 of Bugsy XS. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed watching. I really enjoyed filming. I'm gonna get comfortable on my bike. I'm gonna get back to, what did we say I was gonna say?
Just cruise, I don't know. I'm gonna give the her a cruise after 3 goddamn years.
I'm gonna finally cruise her around, get comfortable in my neighborhood, and I'll see you in season 2. I can't stop smiling.
Good.